Hi, Kiwi! Alright, we're back at Ori in the Blind Forest, and we're gonna go see what Anno has to give us. We're gonna absorb his light, or her light, or their light. I don't know if spirits are even gendered in the first place. They seem to have gendered, like, pitches to their voice, but you've learned Charge Flame. To use this ability, hold X to charge, then release X to detonate and damage everything in proximity. Okay, so is it an AoE around me? It is. Okay, cool. That looks pretty damaging, and it doesn't seem to use any... Oh. Okay, so Charge Flame uses up our energy cells. Good to know. But standing in this restores energy? It doesn't restore energy necessarily, but it respawns and then we get another energy cell out of it. Okay. Alright, so in theory, I bet this is what breaks these doors open. Yep. Okay, there we go. We are making progress. So what do you think will come next, though, Kiwi? More sadness or more hope? Why not both? It's that sort of game, probably. I do need more energy, though. And I could say I don't want to go to the water, to the swamp. I want to go to the Valley of Wind, because if I were to align myself on the elemental charts, I am definitely closer to an earth and air bender than a fire or water bender. I used to fancy myself more watery, but I think I'm too prone to drowning to really realistically favor myself that way, you know? Hollow Grove. Alright, doesn't look like we can go this way, but maybe... Okay, we can go up. So the question is, do I go down and to the right or up and to the right? Where's the map? Our goal is to go up and to the right for sure. We've got quite a bit of distance to travel, honestly. Whatever. Alright, so why don't I actually talk about the Emperor's New Groove this time? So, the Emperor's New Groove, I don't remember when I first saw it, but I think I probably ended up seeing it either on VHS, if anyone who's... if that doesn't date me, I don't know what else does, aside from all the other things that I've done to date myself. But, I gained an ability point. I can level up. Sure, why not? Before I lose all my progress here, let's go ahead and do that. And let's start getting our utility tree. Rekindle allows the reusing of soul links and shortens the cooldown timer. Cool. Anyway. So, I've done a lot of things to date myself as far as... Oh, okay, I know where we are now. This is back where we started. Cool. Can I make this jump now? I can. And what are you? You found a life cell. You can now retain more vitality. Find more life cells to increase your survivability. Excellent. Okay, we need more of those for sure. Interesting that it kind of spaces... Look at how it spaces out relative to the other life cells. For some reason, it's, like, not nearly as squished up as the other ones. Whatever. So... I think I saw it first on VHS. If not, then I definitely saw it on the Disney Channel. There was no way I saw it in theaters, as far as I know. And... Oh my goodness. Just every character in that movie is a joy to watch. They are such a fun crew. You know what? Well, since I ended up coming this far, I may as well grab the energy cell. So, I guess starting off, I've seen rumors going about that the Emperor's New Groove was entirely unscripted when it was, or it had no script and it was a lot of improv, or that's the headline. I didn't actually watch the video or read the article that was saying those sorts of things, so I don't know how accurate it is, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt entirely. But there is a theory that the Emperor's New Groove kind of went in, the voice actors went in without much of a script, and they kind of just like threw things at the drawing board and saw what stuck. Which, if they did a fantastic job, because that movie is just so fun. It's kind of like, I think it was kind of similar with Robin Williams' Genie from Aladdin. A lot of what he did was improv, and then they just animated the improv. That one I know is true, because I mean, it's Robin Williams. He was a legend for comedic improv, and may he rest in peace. It was very sad to see that we lost him. It's always hard to see when people that bring the world so much joy are themselves going through things that deny them such. But I mean, Robin Williams seemed like such a cool dude. I don't know much about him in his day-to-day life, but he seemed like a really loving, supportive, and very unquestionably funny individual. And I haven't seen all of his work. I've not watched any of his comedy stand-up routines or anything, but I sure did watch. He was a part of my childhood, being the genie from Aladdin, being Mrs. Doubtfire was a movie that I bonded over with my family, or particularly my dad. That probably sounds kind of weird to say, but such is how things can be sometimes. Oh gosh, they're still there. Alright, I took a lot of damage. Here, let's drop a soul link. I don't remember Mrs. Doubtfire terribly well, but I do remember quite... There were a lot of scenes that my dad and I laughed over, and I remember him constantly quoting scenes like, "Hello, I can't do the high-pitched voice, but hello, children," when, I think the children the premise of Mrs. Doubtfire, because clearly that we're still talking about Disney, right, was basically that, Robin Williams is, I think, the ex-husband and father figure to a group of children, I think a pair of kids, and he wants to, like, reconnect with them, but he can't because there's kind of, like, a restraining order going on against him, between him and his wife, I think. So he ends up, like, he dresses in drag, basically, and pretends to be a woman who gets hired as the nanny of these children, just so that he can, like, spend time with them. I think that was roughly the premise, but obviously the secret eventually comes out and things happen. What are those things? I don't remember. Again, it has been a hot minute since I last saw that movie. I am probably gonna die here. Okay, can I attack the spider web? I can bounce on it. There are so many directions I can travel, and I have no idea what is the correct one. I guess we'll go up and to the right, because that's where we're intended. Definitely getting the sense that this is the spider's cove, or the spider's den, or whatever it's called. I definitely meant to charge my attack, not my, my spirit link, but oh well. Oops, I messed up. So in theory, okay, press hold to rekindle this. No, wait. It doesn't seem like... I thought I could reuse them. So I don't understand... I guess I don't understand what... Oh well. I guess I just don't fully understand how that works. I need to get some energy, which... Oh, well. That is not one way to get energy. It's good. I guess it's a good thing I dropped the spirit link there, because we died immediately thereafter. Guess we're going down for lack of a better option. Oh, well, that was not a good option either, as it turns out. I might be a little stuck because I do not have any energy. Let's try going down again, but this time I know where I want to aim. I want to go to the... Nope, I don't... Can I make this? I can make this, which means I can go up here. Okay, cool. There's some energy. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to destroy this first. And then I do see what I'm supposed to do here. I want to blow up this little rock here. And, oh, well... Can I make this? I cannot make that jump, but I figured I'd try one last time. Okay. So then I think what I'm going to do is, let's destroy this rock first. Alright, here. We do this. There we go. Okay, now we can go down. This is obviously what was intended. Doesn't mean I still can't screw it up somehow. Like, whoa! Okay. I'm lucky that didn't kill me, but it certainly had every right to. Yeah. You know what? These are spiders. They just don't look like spiders because they, like, are hanging by the... Oh, no. Oh, no. I jumped and then I saw there was nowhere to land. That was unfortunate. Well, I'm totally flubbing this. If I looked like I was confident while offering commentary on the last episode, I'm sure derailing that impression pretty quickly, aren't I? Okay. Let's move along. It would be fine if I just had some HP, which I do not. I need to find a heal as soon as possible. I guess for now, let's just save here so that I'm safe. Now if I screw up, at least I don't have to backtrack nearly as much. Ooh, that didn't look pleasant. Turns out this game is a lot harder when you only have 1 HP. Thankfully, the game took pity on me and gave me an HP drop. Oh, come on. Bear with me, I'm just getting... I guess the jump is slightly floatier than I anticipated, and I'm getting used to that still. Oh, there we go. I think I'm getting sense of it now. Oh. Well, in typical fashion, I had confidence, and then I immediately no longer had confidence. And this time that thing didn't drop an HP, so I'm still 1 hit from death. Not that I don't think I was... apparently these guys do 2 damage, because that guy one-shot me earlier. But it's fine. We made it. We didn't make it. We didn't make it. Oh my goodness. I think getting good at precision platforming with Ori is going to take some getting used to. So please bear with me while I'm still in my learning phase. I think I mentioned this in the last episode, but I have played half an hour of this game, including the 10-minute or like 15-minute of cutscene that I had in the first episode. So I am I wouldn't even say rusty. I'm just inexperienced. Can't be rusty if I don't have experience, you know. I do honestly like how the attack works, because it wasn't what I expected. It kind of takes the brain out of the combat, because I don't think the core of this game, the purpose of this game is the combat necessarily. Like, there obviously is purpose to the combat, but it's not the core focus. I think the core focus will likely be platforming associated with it. Yeah, I thought that would give a life orb. Heck yeah. Okay, now we're in a much better space. I should probably not hiccup into the mic, darn it. I should probably drop a save point, so that I can safely respawn if things go wrong. Alright, save point dropped, we're good. Let's keep traversing over this way. Thankfully, these little lanterns that hang with the green light consistently drop HP. Enemies are starting to do 2 damage, though, so we gotta be careful. Oh, maybe I can break this like that. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot of experience, and now we have another level. Awesome. My soul link is just over here, so why don't I go grab that? Well, I don't think I need to. Can I get up here? It does not appear that I can, so let's go this way then. Anyway, I still haven't really talked at all about Emperor's New Groove, have I? And we're like, what, 11 minutes in? So, Emperor's New Groove, where to start? Oh, right, I did talk a little bit, and then I rambled way off tangent. Or off on a tangent. So, I mean, all I want to start off by saying is Emperor's New Groove is such a fun movie. You can tell that both the voice actors and the writers were having so much fun creating that story. Cusco is such an asshole, but he gets redeemed through the story. Potch is this lovable, kind of simple man who just wants to live on his alpaca farm, and the greedy, selfish, ignorant emperor is just denying him that for the sake of a summer home. Found a mapstone fragment. Excellent. Alright, so we can fill in that map now, in theory. Can't get there. What if I try and break this? Nope. Okay. Let's go plop in the mapstone fragment, and then we'll... Oh, right. Oh, you respawn. Okay, cool. So things seem to respawn pretty quickly in this game. If you go off screen, they seem to respawn. Alright. Let's go ahead and get... Creating a soul link heals you 1. Heck yeah, we could definitely use that. That's a way to use our energy more effectively. Let's grab this. One map, please. Here we go. Alright, map is updated. Wow, this biome is large. But presumably we want to head up and to the right, so I'll keep traveling to the right for now. This does look like someplace that'll have something to get me soon enough, though. Or maybe I have to go that way. You never know with these. There's a reward to be found every which way you go, though. Okay, so we have a waystone. This will tell me where to go. Mount Horu, or... Yeah, so we don't want to do Mount Horu yet. I've heard the horrors of horror... No, I've heard the horrors of Horu. When I was looking at the Reddit to see, like, what people recommend for the difficulty, they're like, Mount Horu kicked my ass. So, I'll probably save that till I'm a little bit more versed in the game. And it's clearly intended that I go this way anyway, so that's the way we're gonna go. But what else can I say about... So... I don't know if the music of Emperor's New Groove terribly stands out to me, but I mean, there is a musical number at the very start of the movie. Kronk is just an absolute... yeah, you know what? I'll just review all the characters. So, Pacha, like I was saying, is just this lovable, just wants to do his own thing. He's a genuinely good person who acts as this excellent, for lack of a better word, father figure to Cusco, I would say. Like... A lot of the morals and kindness that Cusco learns is from his travel with Pacha to get back home. And then I'm blanking on Pacha's wife's name. I think it might have been Chica, but I'm not sure. But she is so cool. She and the kids are kind of a unit. And I like, they're obviously like minor characters in the grand scheme of things, but they kick so much ass when they're like trying to buy time for Pacha and Cusco to get out of the house when Yzma and Kronk show up tracking them. And then what else can I say? I mean, and Yzma and Kronk, oh my goodness, they are such fun villains. Kronk is just a genuinely good person who's a little bit misguided and a little too willing to follow Yzma's commands. But like, oh yeah, that was rough. Oh, okay, good, that saves, cool. All right, I might be a little bit lost as to where to go. Wait, I'm dumb. I need to go up, and I was like, how do I get up there? I can't reach it. It's the stone. I was pushing the stone the wrong way. Oh well, we're fine. We'll just keep on trucking. But yeah, Kronk, so much of the movie's charm and comedy comes from Kronk just completely misreading the room, doing the wrong thing, but genuinely doing his best. Like when he takes over the kitchen duty and is just cooking for everyone. While Ori brought light and hope to the forest, others gave in, embraced darkness and fear. You're cute. I love how that was animated.
A Gumon from the Forlorn Ruins. We must follow his steps. We must get what he stole.
New objective, regain the water vein. Alright, this looks like...
Without the water vein, the Jinzo tree is closed shut.
Interesting, so maybe we unlock... Once we collect that, we unlock a dungeon sort of thing for platforming. Curious to see where that goes. Anyway, so like, Kronk is such a good-hearted, but unintentionally misguided, harmful individual, but you can't help but love him. He does everything to the best of his ability, and then there are just things that he is an absolute savant at, like cooking and speaking squirrel. Because, I mean, you know what? Oh my goodness, I am having a huge nostalgia flashback. So, I think this was more in a reference to the Fairly Odd Parents, but it was kind of a combination of both between Fairly Odd Parents and The Emperor's New Groove. In high school and middle school, my group of friends had something called the Squirrel Squad, I think it was. And like, oh no, right, I remember. I think the Squirrely Scouts were a Fairly Odd Parents entity. Can you just farm experience off these guys? Because they're respawning really fast. Come on, go ahead and break. Do it. Nope, okay. Maybe you can break it? Let's see. If I lead an enemy to this, will they break it? That is the question of the day. Oh. You won't even go that far. Okay. Lesson learned, they don't break. They don't break, they don't break. I might break. Mash faster. Ooh. Okay. Spooky. Oh, there was one left. Unfortunate. Alright, I'm gonna drop a soul link and heal. Alright. Maybe I get the dive, because I saw that the dive was mentioned in the skill tree. I assume it'll be similar to Hollow Knight's Soul Dive. Alright. Look at this guy and his hardcore parkour. He's the coolest. Soul Link is ready. Does this damage me? It does not. You damage me, I'm sure. Well, I can get up there, so we'll just leave you be for now. Ah! Oh, that's cool. You can reflect their projectiles with the energy shot. Alright, it does look like those guys will destroy terrain if given the option. Thornfeld Swamp or Moon Grotto. It feels like it is intended for us to go to the Moon Grotto before we go to the Thornfeld Swamp. Actually, wait. Oh dear. Oh, get out. Okay, anyway. So yeah, we had, in my, how do we break that? Whoop, not like that. I honestly may just die and get healed for it. I wonder... Okay. What does that do for me? Like, they've established that this will break things. I wonder if I do a charge shot, if I can launch that somewhere. I intentionally took the hit. I wanted to respawn and heal. Oh wait, you know what? I understand what I need to do here. Here, come aim for me here, and then bam, and now I get the experience. Look at that. Cool. Cool. What was I saying? So the Squirrely Scouts were a thing. I'm pretty sure like the name was based on Fairly Odd Parents, but the ethos of it was definitely based on The Emperor's New Groove. In high school, we would speak in like Squirrely Scout speak, which was like squeaker, squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeak, sort of thing. It was all just really silly and nonsense. It was a lot of nonsense, but it was a lot of fun too. I think I figured out what I need to do. Does another one spawn from there? Yeah, there we go. Okay. You destroy this, and then another one spawns from there, and you destroy this wall. And there we go. Puzzle solved. Just a stepwise process. Got it, got it. But yeah, oh man, that's nostalgic. We would go running around we would meet up at recess during lunchtime, and just, we'd have little Squirrely Scout meetings. We'd talk in the chipmunk speak, or the squirrel speak from, why did I do that? I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I have to progress all the way back now. I forgot to drop a soul link, Kiwi. That took a fair bit longer than I'd like to admit, but oh well. Right, now I have a save point, so we're good. Like, they clearly give you the energy cell there with the intent of you saving for the new location. I haven't mentally registered that I should do that. I made the same mistake again. No! Go fast, go fast. Wow, oh no. Oop, I made it. I don't think I'm making this, Kiwi. Okay, there we go. Go, 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 go. Ah! I definitely was supposed to take that alcove like what they showed in the cutscene, but it's totally fine. Nothing bad happened at all, and we did it first try. All that good stuff. Yay. Can I get up here? I would like that glowy if you would let me have it, please. Alright, fine. We'll ignore it for now. This stuff hurts. I should not go down that way. Okay. So there's a lot of stage hazards, and I'm one hit from death. Well, assuming I don't grab this HP in the next second. There we go. Perfect. Ow. Ooh, ooh. I just gave myself some whiplash. Ow. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to pause for a second. I'm not sure what just happened, but turning my head that way did not agree with my neck, apparently. Oh, boy. I really love how they've... What was it? Gormon, maybe? I really like how they animated him. He looks really fun. His motions are so fluid and bouncy. It's like... It's one of my favorite aesthetics to good animation, where it's just things... The bounce and stretch that's normal, that's expected of good animation, they pull it off so well here in this game. Okay. Oh, that's rude. That is very rude. Gumo's hideout. Are we fighting him? Okay, good. We're not fighting him. Alright, well, we have a lot of distance to travel then, because we sure did fall past a whole lot of things. Oh, interesting. Moving crushers. I guess we can go down that way. Do I want to go down or do I want to go up? Let's start by going down and see what happens, but let me set a save point because we know what's going to happen in a second. I'm going to make a silly mistake and get crushed for it. If I go too fast, there's going to be a problem. Oh, hey, I think that's a map fragment. Perfect. There we go. You found a map stone fragment. Return this to the map stone to unlock a new area map. Cool. Oh, goodness. So, I have gone on a huge tangent. I just remember there was like we would always have like these little meetings during recess where we would all group together and then we'd end the day by like saying like Squirrely Scouts head out or something like that. It was what you'd expect of childhood recess nonsense that kids would pull off. Alright, looks like we're actually having a fight here. Alright, let's call this our first boss then, I guess. Definitely tanky like a boss. Wonder if I can charge this up and do more damage. Yeah, I think I reflected its shot back into it, plus the damage of the charge attack. Alright. Not my favorite sort of boss, kind of the time waster sort of boss where they're just... they have repeatable, fast invulnerability frames, but a very easy boss either way. And cool, that'll get us a key fragment. Excellent. What else can I say about Emperor's New Groove? So I was gushing about the characters. Kronk, I mean, Kronk is hands down my favorite character, and probably one of my favorite characters out of any Disney movie, and as well. So, absolutely he's an icon. He's a gem. He should be loved and appreciated and protected at all costs because he can do no harm, at least no harm intentionally. And then Yzma, oh my goodness, what a fun villain. She rocks the evil queen vibe. I do enjoy that they take the piss out of her at every turn they can by making her just this kind of amusing. She's no better than Kuzco in terms of being selfish. She's just more intelligent than Kuzco is. And it's fun to see her have to deal with the incompetence of those around her while she has these master plans. That then, the plans themselves aren't necessarily great. I mean, the classic do this thing, then put it in a box and smash it with a hammer. She quite likes smashing things with hammers. I mean, it is an effective strategy, I will say. Oh gosh, what have I done? You ever make a mistake and then you realize as it's happening, don't tell me I have to do this fight again. Okay, thank goodness that you don't have to repeat boss fights. That would be rough. I guess it saved when you know what probably happened was I saved when I went to upgrade my skill tree, and so that's why. Alright, we just have to make our way back up again then. That's fine. But oh my goodness, she's like, her level of disdain and frustration at the people around her is very funny to watch. It's honestly incredible how many like meme-worthy scenes come out of the Emperor's New Groove. Like the throw someone out a window, but there's always something to cushion their fall as they land sort of joke. The wrong lever is probably one of the most classic running gags of that movie / show, and you can't not quote it when there's an appropriate time to do so. I mean, what else? I mean, you threw off the Emperor's Groove, and then you get thrown out the window. Like, there is a lot of slapstick comedy in that show, just as much as there is standard non-slapstick comedy. It just, whoever wrote, I talked about it already, but if it's true that show was kind of a whole like series of improv, whoever was on the writing team for that movie, they did such great work. It's honestly one of my favorite, in terms of comedy, probably one of my what I consider one of the funniest Disney movies I've seen, genuinely. Oop. Oh, okay. I did not have a lot of HP. Huh. Alright, I'll drop a soul link in this next room then. Cause that hurt. Whoop. Take out these things and oh good, it healed. Yeah, we definitely want to drop a soul link here. And you know what? They gave me the energy to do so, and once again I missed it. Alright, we're full HP, which is nice. These things, I think, do 2 damage. Oh, I can confirm they do 2 damage. I can still confirm they do 2 damage. I can still confirm they... Oh, Kiwi. Oh, Kiwi. It is one of those days. Alright, there we go. What are these? It's just glowy? Okay, it doesn't do anything obvious. Alright, let's see what's through here. Maybe another boss fight, maybe a new thing. It's zooming out, so... We're definitely making progress at the very least. There's just some minor mishaps on the way in. But, yeah. Oh, hey, a new light, a new power. What do we get?
An ancestral tree. Leiru lay here. She was swift, agile, used to cut through the air.
Oh, so maybe we are getting our dash. Let's see what we get. You've learned double jump. Press A to leap into the air, then press A again to jump even higher. Awesome. Oh, interesting. So we shoot a projectile downwards when we double jump? Is that how that works? Interesting. It's not a whole lot of height, but even a little bit goes a long way in these sorts of games, because now I can very easily get up here, for example. Because I just needed to maintain my... The double jump doesn't give a lot of y-axis, but it gives enough horizontal that it makes up for the difference. It keeps you in the air long enough. Hey there, big guy. I love how playful the devs were with... Oops. I love how playful the devs were with the foreground and the art style. This game is just, I know I already said it, but this game is unbelievably gorgeous. Can I save? I assume I can save again? Yeah, there we go. But just getting a double jump will open up a lot of the world to us. It cannot be, like, in a platformer, obviously, more tools to platform will go a long way. That should kind of be obvious. Let's see if there's a secret over here, because now I can access it if I do. If there is. There does not appear to be. Like, the platforming in this definitely feels a little bit floaty, which can be tricky for precision platforming. But if ignoring that, like, it feels great. Alright, fun fact, the charge shot destroys these things. I should have used that from the start. What are you? Energy cell? Heck yeah. Okay, now I can use more energy. Awesome. And there was a door that required 3, so we should be able to access that now. Would have been really unfortunate if I fell into that crusher right as I landed there. I thought I saw an energy gated door. Maybe it's later on? That's fine. But, oh my goodness, I mean, just gushing about the characters from The Emperor's New Groove is enough to say, like, it's such a fun movie and easily one of my favorites, unquestionably one of my favorites. Never a bad time to watch that movie. I don't know if I'll count this as a proper review of the movie, mind you, but like I said, my goal for the series, I think, is what I'll do is going into future episodes, since now I've gotten the Tuesday and Thursday recordings done for this week, I will watch a movie for each episode and give it kind of a passive review while I also play the game. And we'll see how that goes, because knowing me, as this episode and the episode previous demonstrated, I am very easily distracted and cannot hold a train of thought for very long at all. So one movie may last more than one episode, and I'm gonna forewarn anyone listening in and myself, but again, Kiwi will probably very much enjoy my rambles about movies that she either has a very strong connection to, a very strong nostalgia for, or maybe movies she's never seen before, and it would be fun if maybe we could share those. You know what? That sounds like a fun idea. What if I offer to watch these movies with you, Kiwi? I'll give you that idea in the when you wake up, because then it's a fun thing we can do together, and then I can talk about the experience and what we experienced together. Yeah, that sounds like a really fun idea. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna offer watching some Disney movies with you today. It'll be a fun way to just cuddle and hang out, and I think we'll both enjoy that. And it's an excuse to eat popcorn, which we both enjoy. I almost made it, and now I have a lot of backtracking to do. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, thankfully I dropped a soul link. I don't remember dropping it, but I'm glad I did. But I think that's where I'm gonna end the episode for today. Kiwi, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and if you are awake, I hope this is helping you fall asleep. If you're asleep, I hope you're sleeping well. I love you. And in the next one, I'll ramble probably with a proper movie review. I guess I'll start with The Emperor's New Groove, because I already set the stage for that. Or maybe, you know what? I'll do a different movie, and we'll save Emperor's New Groove for later, because we have... That way I'm not doing the same thing 2 episodes in a row. I digress. I hope you've enjoyed watching. I love you, Kiwi. I'll see you in the next one.